On Vancouver Island, the team building the floating homes destined for Victoria Marina face a major challenge. They must launch the first 3 houses into the water. They've built the homes on top of a giant floating platform. Now they must gently lower the platform into the water and allow the homes to float clear. But this won't be easy. Compressed air lines feed into 10 huge tanks that keep the platform floating above the waterline. When they release the air, the tanks flood with water and the platform supporting the houses sinks. The homes should then lift up and float free.
It's just like a ship sinking, basically. But we're trying to control it a bit.
One by one, Fabian releases air to flood the tanks under the platform.
So we work our way in a bit of a sequence so that we go down evenly. See, if we flooded these 2 tanks first, that end would drop down. So we want to do it as even as possible.
Well, you don't want to damage anything. You know, there's a lot of money sitting here and get things bouncing around and you start banging buildings together and stuff like that, well then spend a lot of money doing repairs. The water is just about to the corner here on this one, Fabian.
It's the beginning. It could go bad yet.
It's dropping right now. It's going to start going here real quick, I think.
Try to tip this way a little bit.
Sink it big on that side, the way.
Suddenly, the entire platform lurches dangerously to one side. As Fabian battles to level the platform, the first house starts to float free. Houses 2 and 3 also lift off.
Oh, there we go. We're close now.
Everything's floating! Hey, John, we need you to make that quick, please.
They're losing control as the strong tide pulls the buildings away from the dock.
Jared!
Within seconds, the situation becomes critical. The tide is about to smash the house into a post.
Pull it that way, John! Towards Quadra!
Gonna hit the pile!
Go on. Back to the box.
Hey, you pulling Joe, or what are you doing over there? Gotta send somebody to rescue that other one because it's heading to Campbell River. Well, you can see the current picking up here.
The strong tidal current sweeps the first house downstream.
No, head south, John. You're going too far north.
Well, I'm working on it here.
John's little boat engine is no match for this strong tide. So he attaches a line to the runaway house and tows it with the tide to the safety of a moored barge.
We're on our way now.
They finally manage to bring the homes under control and move them clear of the platform. Tug driver Kev arrives to tow the homes to the marina in Victoria, but decides the tide is far too strong to risk setting off now.
So what time do you think you're going to get away?
Midnight is the next flood. Weather providing aids.
Yeah, always.
Kev waits for the tide to turn, and at midnight, he finally casts off. He faces an epic 150-mile journey through unpredictable waters.
Well, the last time they sent me out for 3 days, I was out 19. The other time they sent me out for 6, I was gone 44. That's part of the job.
By morning, the homes have traveled 50 miles down the coast. But a storm is now brewing.
By the looks of the weather, we're going to get stuck at Powell River. A couple of anchors there we can tie to. Sunday night it's meant to blow up to 40 southeast, so we definitely want to be hiding for that.
With bad weather ahead, Kev risks exposing the houses to high winds and waves if he's caught in open waters. He needs to get to the sheltered side of these islands. But to make it to safety, they must negotiate a maritime black spot, the infamous Dodd Narrow.
It runs pretty good in there. The tide runs hard. It can run up to 6 or 7 knots.
Dodd Narrows is one of the smallest and most dangerous straits off Vancouver Island. Only 60 foot wide and lined with rocky outcrops, it channels the tides into high-speed cross-currents that swirl in vicious eddies and whirlpools.
We got another boat coming to grab one of the houses. I'll be following the other boat. He's been doing it for 30 years. So.
There's a real risk of the two houses smashing into each other or grounding on the rocks. So Kev has called in veteran tug driver Harvey to take the first house and guide him through the Narrows.
In the last 30 years, I've been down here and retrieving 4 boats that have gone down, but it's been stupidity, really. One guy read the tide wrong and got caught in the back end. He thought he was flying up here, and all of a sudden, Jump Point, he hit the ebb tide and spun around and went under.
Kev watches anxiously as Harvey enters the Narrows first.
We're going around in circles here.
Yeah, no kidding. So now we're doing 5 knots, we're in the tide. This is a back eddy here. See the past one that goes sideways that way. The tide's running faster up that side than it is in here. But I don't want to be too close to that side. Go ahead,
Kev battles to hold a good line through the Narrow and out the other side.
Go ahead, Harvey.
Good job there. Good job.
I'm feeling better now.
We're all tightened up and away.
Thanks very much, Harvey. We're on our way.
They've made it halfway to Victoria, and after surviving the rite of passage through Dodd Narrow, the crew of the North Coaster enjoy a celebratory sausage.
Thank you, sir.